Okay, I can read.
Yes, Prabhu,
Om
thank you.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanaतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नाम्ने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग मी द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू रीड प्रभु हरे।
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Okay, what was the verse? Is it this one?
I think Pranjal Prabhu can message which was we left off.
Yeah, it must be this because I don't remember this.
Yeah, it's that one.
Haribol. Who wants to chant? This is Brahma Samhita tune.
Why don't you chant and then you read for a little bit, Prabhu, and then I'll continue after you.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. तन्नामरूपचरितादिशि सुकीर्तनानु स्मृत्यो क्रमेण रसना मनसि नियोज्य तिष्ठान् व्रजेत तदनुरागी जनानुगामी कालं नयेदखिलम् इत्युपदेशसारम्. Word to word. Tat of Lord Krishna, Nama, the holy name, Rupa, form, Charita Adi, character, pastimes, and so on, Su Kirtana, in discussing or chanting nicely, Anusmrityo, and in remembering, Kramena, gradually, Rasana, the tongue, Manasi, and one's mind, Niyojya, engaging, Tishtan, residing, Vraje, in Vraja, Tat, to Lord Krishna, Anuragi, attached, Jana, persons, Anugami, following, Kalam, time, Nayed, should utilize, Akilam, full, Iti, thus, Upadesha, of advice or instruction, Saram, the essence. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The
Yeah,
essence of all advice is that one should utilize one's full time, 24 hours a day, in nicely chanting and remembering the Lord's divine name, transcendental form, qualities, and eternal pastimes, thereby gradually engaging one's tongue and mind. In this way, one should reside in Vraja, Goloka Vrindavan Dham, and serve Krishna under the guidance of devotees. One should follow in the footsteps of the Lord's beloved devotees who are deeply attached to his devotional service. Ribol. Oh, this is a really nice one. Let's add this to the notes. NOE 8. Haribol. It goes to the wasting time section.
All glories to your transcendental notes. Sami Prabhu ki jai.
This is noob notes, Prabhu. Okay, Haribol. Who wants to continue on the
Very
purport?
humble Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, I will continue the purport. Okay. Purport, Nectar of Instruction 8. Since the mind may be one's enemy or one's friend, one has to train the mind to become his friend. The Krishna consciousness movement is especially meant for training the mind to be always engaged in Krishna's business. The mind contains hundreds and thousands of impressions, not only of this life, but also of many, many lives of the past. Those impressions sometimes come in contact with one another and produce contradictory pictures. In this way, the mind's functions can become dangerous for a conditioned soul. Students of psychology are aware of the mind's various psychological changes. In the Bhagavad Gita 8.6, it is said, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajati ante kalevaram tam tam eva iti kaunteya tada tad bhava bhavitaha. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail. At the time of death, the mind and intelligence of a living entity create the subtle form of a certain body for the next life. If the mind suddenly thinks of something not very congenial, one has to take a corresponding birth in the next life. On the other hand, if one can think of Krishna at the time of death, he can be transferred to the spiritual world Goloka Vrindavan. This process of transmigration is very subtle. Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami advises devotees to train their minds in order that they will be unable to remember anything other than Krishna. Similarly, the tongue should be trained to speak only of Krishna and to taste only Krishna Prasada. Srila Rupa Goswami further advises, Ishtan Vraje, one should live in Vrindavana or any part of Vrajabhumi. Vrajabhumi, or the land of Vrindavana, is supposed to be 84 kroshas in area. 1 krosha equals 2 square miles. When one makes Vrindavana his residence, he should take shelter of an advanced devotee there. In this way, one should always think of Krishna and his pastimes. This is further elucidated by Srila Rupa Goswami in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.294. Hare Krishna, Vivek Prabhu, please accept the humble obeisances. Jai Prabhupada, thank you for joining. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Krishnam Smaran Janam Chasya Preshtam Nija Samhitam Tat Tat Katha Ratashtashu Puryad Vasam Vraje Sada. A devotee should always reside in the transcendental realm of Raja and always engage in Krishnam Smaran Janam Tashya Preshtam, the remembrance of Sri Krishna and his beloved associates. By following in the footsteps of such associates and by entering under their eternal guidance, Prabhu, you can scroll down, one can acquire an intense desire to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Again, the Rupa Goswami states in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.295, Seva sadhaka rupena siddha rupena chatrahi tadbhava lipsunna karya vraje parivraja lokanusharattaha. In the transcendental realm of Raja, Vrajadham, one should serve the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna with a feeling similar to that of his associates, and one should place himself under the direct guidance of a particular associate of Krishna and should follow in his footsteps. This method is applicable both in the state of sadhana, spiritual practice is executed while in the stage of bondage, and in the stage of sadhya, God realization. Then one is a Siddha Purusha, or a spiritually perfect soul. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has commented as follows upon this verse. One who has not yet developed interest in Krishna consciousness should give up all material motives and train his mind by following the progressive regulative principles, namely chanting, and remembering. Krishna and his name, form, quality, pastimes, and so forth. In this way, after developing a taste for such things, one should try to live in Vrindavana and pass his time constantly by remembering Krishna's name, fame, pastimes, quality under the direction and protection of an expert devotee. This is the sum and substance of all instructions regarding the cultivation of devotional service. I think we can just read this one point again, Prabhu. Can you just scroll a little bit up? Yeah, one who has not yet developed interest in Krishna consciousness should give up all material motives and train his mind by following the progressive regulative principles, namely chanting and remembering Krishna. Hmm. You can scroll a little bit down, Prabhu. And his name, form, quality, pastimes, and so forth. In this way, after developing a taste for such things, one should try to live in Vrindavana and pass his time constantly remembering Krishna's name, fame, pastimes, and qualities under the direction and protection of an expert devotee. This is the sum and substance of all instruction regarding the cultivation of devotional service. Okay. In the neophyte stage, one should always engage in hearing Krishna Katha. This is called Pravanadasa, the stage of hearing. By constant hearing the transcendental holy name of Krishna and hearing of his transcendental form, qualities, and pastimes, one can attain to the stage of acceptance called Varanadasa. Hmm. When one attains this stage, he becomes attached to the hearing of Krishna Katha. When one is able to chant in ecstasy, he attains the stage of Smaranavasta, the stage of remembering. Recollection, absorption, meditation, and constant remembrance are the five items of progressive Krishna Smarana. At first, remembrance of Krishna may be interrupted at intervals, but later remembrance proceeds uninterrupted. When remembrance is uninterrupted, it becomes concentrated and is called meditation. And meditation expands and becomes constant. Sorry, when meditation expands and becomes constant, it is called anusmriti. By uninterrupted, by uninterrupted and unceasing anusmriti, one enters the stage of samadhi or spiritual trance. After smarana dasa or samadhi has fully developed, the soul comes to understand his original constitutional origin. At that time, he can perfectly and clearly understand his eternal relationship with Krishna. That is called Sampatti Dasa, the perfection of life. Very deep subject matter. Wow, I don't understand anything, but okay. Chaitanya Charitamrita advises those who are neophytes to give up all kinds of motivated desires and simply engage in the regulative devotional service of the Lord. Prabhu, can you please scroll now?
Yes, but see how many processes this is, and some people jump straight to here, the last stage. They say, I can know my relationship with Krishna and I can dance with Krishna, and they are like this sadhu.
Yeah, yeah, the Sahajas. That's why
Even
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that when one is a neophyte, he should not imitate. Instead, he should just follow the regulative principles carefully so that his attachment increases more and more.
yes, Prabhu.
Mm. It's a very deep thing. Wow.
Yes, Prabhu. See, only after one is able to chant in ecstasy, after that remembrance came.
Mm. Chaitanya Charitamrita advises those who are neophytes to give up all kinds of motivated desires and simply engage in the regulative devotional service of the Lord according to the directions of Scripture. In this way, a neophyte can gradually develop attachment for Krishna's name, fame, form, qualities, and so forth. When one has developed such attachment, he can spontaneously serve the lotus feet of Krishna even without following the regulative principles. This stage is called Raga Bhakti or devotional service in spontaneous love. Again, the same point. So if one is not attached, instead of trying to imitate and act like a big show, big guy, should actually follow the regulative principles, and after constant following, then you'll come to this Raganuga Bhakti platform. At that stage, the devotee can follow in the footstep of one of the eternal associates of Krishna and Vrindavan. This is called Raganuga Bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti, a spontaneous devotional service, can be executed in the Shanta Rasa when one aspires to be like Krishna's cows, or the stick or the flute in the hand of Krishna, or the flowers around Krishna's neck. In the Dasya Ras, one follows in the footsteps of servants like Chitraka, Patraka, or Raktaka. In the friendly Sakya Ras, one can become a friend like Baladeva, Sridhama, or Sudama. Thank you so much for your kind association, Gaura Shakti Prabhu. Thank
Thank
you. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Haribol.
Haribol. Thank you very much,
Haribol.
Prabhu.
Thank you for your association, Prabhu. Haribol. In the Vatsalya Ras, characterized by parental affection, one can become like Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. And in the Madhurya Ras, characterized by conjugal love, one can become like Srimati Radharani or a lady friend such as Lalita and as serving maids, Manjaris, like Rupa and Rati. This is the essence of all instructions in the matter of devotional service. So, Prabhu, can we read the point again from the Sakya Ras, Raganuga platform from the Sakya Ras? Hmm. Not Sakyaras, sorry, Shantaras, yeah. Yes. In the Shantaras, when one aspires to Prabhu, even before this, Hare Krishna, Lago and Prabhu Dhanrapranam Jaya Prabhupada. This stage is called Raga Bhakti or devotional service in spontaneous love. At that stage, the devotee can follow in the footsteps of one of the eternal associates of Krishna and Vrindavan. This is called Raganuga Bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti, a spontaneous devotional service, can be executed in the Shantaras when one aspires to be like Krishna's cows, or the stick or the flute in the hand of Krishna, or the flowers around Krishna's neck. In the Dasyaras, one follows the footsteps of servants like Chitraka, Patraka, or Raktaka. In the friendly Sakyaras, one can become a friend like Baladeva, Sridhama, or Sudama. In the Vatsalyaras, characterized by parental affection, Prabhu, can you please hold on? One can become like Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, and in the Madhurya Ras, characterized by conjugal love, one can become like Srimati Radharani or a lady friend such as Lalita, and the serving maids, Manjuris like Rupa and Rati. This is the essence of all instructions in the matter of devotional service. And also, one more thing, in the lecture of Satya Prabhu, in one of his lectures, he mentioned that Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, or one of our previous acharyas, I fail to remember exactly, told that Jesus Christ is in the um, Vatsalyaras and Muhammad is in the Sakyaras. You know, so
Yes,
that was also quite, yeah, I think you remember, right?
yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me a chance to read Prabhu Haribol.
Thank you so much for reading, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Sridhar Prabhu Dhanrapranam Jai Srila Prabhupada. Okay, who wants to read? Libang Prabhu, are you there? Dhanrapranam Prabhu. You're in? Oh, internet is bad in Africa today. There's a magnetic storm or something. I don't know how this is gonna be chanted.
I think since Lebanon Prabhu's Wi-Fi is lagging very much, someone else can perhaps read Vivek Prabhu or Anjal Prabhu, Kalesh Prabhu, someone. And also how to pronounce the verse, or what tune does that follow?
Yes, Prabhu, it's a mystery. We need to count it.
I think you can check on YouTube, right? Nectar of Instruction 9, right?
I think this is like 20 or 19 syllables. One second, one second.
So since today is a very special day of Ekadasi, can we expect a very, very special devotee, Pranjal Prabhu, to read?
That's
And,
that's
and I was actually thinking of it, Karti Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Happy to hear you, Prabhu. Before we were unable to hear you, your voice was lagging and I don't know, something was going
Oh,
on.
oh,
Yeah, I think your network was having a problem or something. Now it's okay?
I didn't even
Yeah,
notice.
now
yeah.
it's fine.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Just give me 3 minutes. I'll be.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, sure. Haribol.
What is this?
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेष्वभिज्ञः स्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत् सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि
Yeah, it's 19 syllables.
Prabhu.
Okay, Lebhang Prabhu can chant it.
19. Oh, sorry, Prabhu. I'm ready. Can you hear me?
No, Prabhu, your voice is again lagging, Prabhu, actually. Laban Prabhu, your voice is lagging.
Yes, Prabhu. Now it's lagging again.
I think is this one, right? Vande Rupa Sanatana Ravi Yoga. That same tune.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hello? Is it still lagging?
Yes. No, maybe. Can you speak more?
Yeah, but I can also hear you also cutting. I think it's.
Prabhu, maybe it's too risky for reading. Sounds funny sometimes. I don't know.
Risky for it.
how
Let
that-
me let me try and exit and join again.
Yes, Prabhu. Maybe the Congo is trying to cut your internet.
The Congo.
Okay, I think Karti Prabhu can chant the verse.
Prabhu, I cannot chant, but I will just try to pronounce one by one word.
But
If
Prabhu,
we
you
can
knew
get through
that.
this. I know the tune, but I cannot.
Is you can go like slowly with the tune.
Okay, let me try to first figure out what is the.
Yes, Prabhu. Like Vaikunta Janito Vara Madhupuri Tatrapi. Like that. You know the tune. You heard it 100 times.
वैकुण्ठजनितो वरा मधुपुरी तत्रापि रासोत्सवदा रासोत्सवा वृन्दार वृन्दारणम् उदरीपनिशमना तत्रापि गोवर्धना राधाकुण्डमिहापि गोकुलपते प्रेमा प्रेमामृता प्लवना सूर्यतस्य विराजतो गिरितटे सेवां विवेकिनकाः.
Haribo.
Wow, I butchered that like crazy.
You
Hare,
did.
Prabhu, can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, can hear you now. Finally.
It's like that tune, Prabhu. You know that six Goswami sang by Prabhupada.
Yes.
Shri
Yeah, that's
Krishna
what.
Kirtana. Oh,
Yeah, Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyago Sri
yes,
Jiva Gopala So. That one. It's the same
yes,
tune,
Prabhu.
but it's a little bit difficult to read. I mean, at least for me, but to read this. Maybe Labha and Prabhu can read the synonyms and purport. We can hear his transcendental voice.
Yes, I think now the connection is okay.
Is it fine? Can I start?
Hmm.
Prabhu, your voice again lagging, Prabhu. I think
Haribo?
South African government
Yo.
has something against you. Your voice is lagging.
It's Congo, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. They're having a war with Congo and they're cutting their internet.
This is not fair, Prabhu. We have our precious devotee Labha Prabhu doing his strict Mangalarti program and doing everything. How can they cut his internet? They're committing Vaishnava.
I think Elon Musk should send his Starlink to Lebang Prabhu.
Yeah, I hope Labha Prabhu can read. If his internet is too much lagging, then
Pranjal,
Pranjal Prabhu, come on, Prabhu. We
you have
want to hear your transcendental voice.
Pranjal link. You can send the Pranjal link.
Yeah, Prabhu. Hello, am I audible?
I'm sure Pranjal Prabhu has his own satellite for internet.
Pranjal Prabhu, please
Sure.
read. I beg you. I'm begging Pranjal Prabhu. I need to hear his transcendental voice. Otherwise, tonight I'm not going to sleep.
But he already spoke he spoke a word today, so that's the 1 year threshold.
Oh my God. When will I hear Pranjal Prabhu's voice? Oh my God. Now my heart is paining. It's aching with separation. Okay, anyway, I can read. Maybe if Laban Prabhu's network is not good and Pranjal Prabhu is maybe not willing to
Rahul
share
Prabhu.
his transcendental nectar, or Rahul Prabhu can read, or Vivek Prabhu.
But who is HSRTE?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. It's me,
Oh, but
Harshit.
yes, Prabhu. Thank you for joining, Prabhu.
Hare
Thank
Krishna
you.
Prabhu,
I
Dhamma Pranam,
appreciate
Prabhupada.
for letting me in. Hare Krishna.
You can read also, Prabhu, if you want.
Hello, am I audible?
No Prabhu lagging. Okay, who wants to read? Vivek Prabhu, Rahul Prabhu, anybody? Or shall I continue? Okay, I'll continue. Word for word, Vaikunthat, then Vaikunta, the spiritual world, Janitaha, because of birth, Vara, better. Madhupuri, the transcendental city known as Mathura. Tatra api, superior to that. Rasa Utsavat, because of the performance of Rasalila. Vrinda Aranyam, the forest of Vrindavana. Udarapani, Udarapani of Lord Krishna. Ramanath, because of various kinds of loving pastimes. Tatra api, superior to that. Govardhana Hill. Radha Kundam, a place called Radha Kund. Iha api, superior to this. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yeah, your voice is. We can speak and we can let you know.
Oh, me, Prabhu.
Yes, if your voice is audible. Yeah, now it's okay, I think. Okay, I'll just continue reading this, and after that, if your voice is not breaking, the internet is stable, you can continue. Prabhu. Radha Kundam, a place called Radha Kund. Iha api, superior to this. Gokula Patehe of Krishna, the master of Gokula. Prema Amrita, with the nectar of divine love. Aplavanat.
Yeah, I think I can continue. I'm not sure. You have to tell me how was my voice.
Yeah, your voice is okay, Prabhu. After this word for word, I think you can read the translation in purport. Okay?
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay. Because of being overflooded, Kuryat would do Asya of this Radha Kunda, Virajataha, situated Giritate at the foot of Govardhana hill. Sevam service. Viveki, who is intelligent, not Kaha, who. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Ki Jai. Okay, Prabhu. Bhagavan Prabhu, you can read.
Audible. Can you hear me now?
Yes, as of now, we can hear you.
Okay. Translation: the holy place known as Mathura is spiritually superior to Vaikunta, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there. Superior to Mathura Puri is the transcendental forest of Vrindavan, because of Krishna's Rasa Leela pastimes. And superior to the forest of Vrindavan is Govardhan Hill, for it was raised by the divine hand of Shri Krishna and was the site of his various loving pastimes. And above all, the super excellent Sri Radha Kundam stands supreme, for it is overflooded with the ambrosial nectarine prema of the Lord of Gokula, Shri Krishna. Where then is that intelligent person who is unwilling to serve the divine Radha Kunda, which is situated at the foot of Govardhan Hill? Purport: the spiritual world is 3/4 of the total creation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and it is the most exalted region. The spiritual world is naturally superior to the material world. However, Mathura and the adjoining areas, although appearing in the material world, are considered superior to the spiritual world because the Supreme Personality himself appeared at Mathura. The interior forests of Vrindavan are considered superior to Mathura because of the presence of the 12 forests, Dvadasavana, such as Talavana, Madhuvana, and Bahulavana, which are famous for the various pastimes of the Lord. Thus, the interior Vrindavana forest is superior to Mathura, but superior to this forest is the, yes, you can go down, Prabhu, is the divine Govardhan Hill, because Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill like an umbrella, raising it with his lotus-like beautiful hand to protect his associates. The denizens of Raja from the torrential rain sent by the angry Indra, king of the demigods. It is also at Govardhan Hill that Krishna tends the cows with his cowhead friends, and there also he had his rendezvous with his most beloved Sri Radha and engaged. engaged in loving pastimes with her. Radha Kunda at the foot of Govardhan is superior to all because it is there that love of Krishna overflows. Advanced devotees prefer to reside at Radha Kunda because this place is the site of many memories of the eternal loving affairs between Krishna and Radharani. Rati Vilasa. In Chaitanya Chamrita Madhya Lila, it is stated that when Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first visited the area of Rajabhumi, he could not at first find the location of Radha Kunda. This means that Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was, you can go down, Prabhu, was actually searching for the exact location of Radha Kunda. Finally, he found the holy spot and there was a small pond there. He took his bath in that small pond and told his devotees that the actual Radha Kunda was situated there. Later, the pond was excavated by Lord Chaitanya's devotees, headed first by the six Goswamis, such as Rupa and Raghunatha Das. Presently, there is a land known as Radha Kunda. Srila Rupa Goswami has given much stress to Radha Kunda because of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu desires to find it. Who then would give up Radha Kunda and try to reside elsewhere? No person with transcendental intelligence would do so. The importance of Radha Kunda, however, cannot be realized by other Vaishnava Sampradayas, nor can persons uninterested in the devotional service of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understand the spiritual importance and divine nature of Radha Kunda. Thus, Radha Kunda is mainly worshipped by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the followers of Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Text 10. Prabhu, if you can only help me with the Sanskrit. There's no Sanskrit, Prabhu. Oh, you went back.
Is this the same one? I forgot the tune.
Yeah, it's the new one. It's the six Gwamis. Six
Oh,
Goswamis. One. Krishna Kirtanavana. I know the tunes, but I don't know the pronunciation.
yeah, same. Even I don't know. I will try. Karma priyaha karito hari priyataya vapati. No, no, no.
I can try.
Yeah, you can try. I think Sami Prabhu will try.
कर्मीभ्यः परितो हरेर्यतया व्यक्तिं यजुर्ज्ञानिनास्तेभ्यो ज्ञानविमुक्तभक्तिपरमा प्रेमैकनिष्ठास्तथा तेभ्यस्त पशुपालपङ्कजस्ताभ्योऽपि साराधिका पृष्ठतद्वदीयं तदीयतरसि तं नश्रयेत् कः कृती रिभु
Hari Bo. Very nice, Prabhu. Very
Haribo.
nice.
Very nice, Prabhu.
जय श्री प्रभुपाद
Semi Prabhu, you must sing more in Ishtagoshti Prabhu. Play cartels.
Prabhu, I will try
You have,
this. I will
Yes,
try this.
oh yes thank you
Prabhu, I will
oh,
try.
Vivek will
yes.
also
Vivek
try.
Prabhu is going to try Hari Bo.
Prabhu, scroll down
The
the
tune,
book.
right?
Yes, I will try. I don't know.
Hari Bo.
Karmi parito hari priyataya vaktim yayurjanyanas tebhyo तेभ्यो जानन्विमुक्त भक्ति परमा प्रेमैकनिष्ठास्तथा तेभ्यस्था पशुपालपङ्कज दर्शस्तभ्योऽपि सराधिका प्रे पृष्ठा तद्वद्यं तदीय सरिसौ come on प्रेष्ठतद्व प्रेष्ठतद्वयं Tadiya Sarayasitam Srayarte Kahakriti. I don't know the last time.
Revolve.
Sorry, bro.
I think it's like this. Preshta tad, so you can, yeah. Preshta tad padiyam tadiya sarasi tam nasraye kakriti.
Yes, bro.
I'm not sure.
That's right.
Something like that. I like this
Semi
tune very
Prabhu.
much, actually.
It's true. I am
Yeah,
also.
me too. The tune is actually great.
Do, do,
Very
do, do, do,
addicting tune.
Yes,
do, 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 do.
Semi Prabhu, and then you say Nectar is writing is for beginners. Look at the Sanskrit.
oh, the Sanskrit is not so important. It's always hard for us. Okay, Leblanc Prabhu or Vivek.
Yeah. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Karmi biyaha. Then all fruitive workers. Paritaha. In all respects. Hare. Is it Hare? By the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prabhu, why do they have to add an H? I don't actually get it. Like Hare, isn't it spelled like Hare? Is it a must to include an H?
The Sanskrit grammar is very intricate and very, like, there's a lot of rules and
Yes.
all. So definitely for that, it's, and Hare is, see, Hare is like Hare.
It's like
H with the dot is Hare, like that, Hare.
Oh, okay.
yes, Prabhu.
I get it now. Okay, Hare, by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Priyataya, because of being favored. Vyaktim, Yayuhu, it is said in the Shastras. Gyananinaha. Those advanced in knowledge, Tebayaha, superior to them. Gyana Vimukta, liberated by knowledge. Bhakti Paramaha, those engaged in devotional service. Prema Eka Nishtaha, those who have attained pure love of God. Tataha, superior to them. Tebayaha, better than them. Taha, they. Pashupala Pankaja Drisaha. The gopis who are always dependent on Krishna. The cowhead boys, Tabayaha, above all of them. Api, certainly. Sa, she, Radhika. Srimati Radhika. Preshtaha. Preshtaha. Is it Preshta? Very dear. Tadvat. Similarly, Iyam, this. Tadiya Sarasi. Her lake, Shri Radha, Shri Kunda. Tam Radha Kunda. Na. Radha Kunda. Na, not. Asrayet. Asrayet. Would take shelter of Kaha. Kirti, most fortunate. Translation. In the it is said that of all types of fruitive workers, who is advanced in knowledge of the higher value of life is favored by the Supreme Lord Hari. Out of many such people who are advanced in knowledge, Gyanis, one who is practically liberated by virtue of his knowledge may take to devotional service. He is superior to the others. However, one who has actually attained prema, pure love of Krishna, is superior to him. The gopis are exalted above all the advanced devotees because they are always totally dependent upon Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna. The transcendental cow among Srimad Radharani is the most dear to Krishna. Hey? We can go down. Kunda lake is as profoundly dear to Lord Krishna as this most beloved beloved of the gopis, who then will not reside at Radha Kunda and in a spiritual body supercharged with ecstasy, with aesthetic devotional feelings, aprakrata bhava, aprakrta bhava. Yo, Prabhu, can you please pronounce it there?
Aprakrita bhava. Aprakrita
Hmm?
bhava.
Don't have the tongue for it.
Aprakrita bhava.
Aprakrta,
Krita, krita,
aprakrta,
yes.
kreta,
Aprakrita bhava.
aprakrta brava. Bhava. Yeah, Sanskrit. Render loving sister a divine couple, Shri Radha Govinda, who performed the Ashtakilya Leela. Yes,
Kalia.
Ashtakaliya Leela.
Kalia,
Kalia.
Kalia.
Ashtakaliya Leela. The external eightfold daily pastimes. Indeed, those who execute devotional service on the banks of Radha Kunda are the most fortunate people in the universe. Too, Prabhu, the translation was so long. I thought I was in the purport. Yes, you can go down, Prabhu. Oh, I've never seen such a long translation. Oh, but then there is in Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, 1 second. Let's see how long this is. Oh, 10 pages. It will be 15 minutes. Should we read it?
I can also read some more if anyone has to read.
Okay.
I can read off.
Okay, let's read it. Vivek, Prabhu, you can read also. Thank you, Lebang Prabhu.
There you go. Vivek, why are you asking me now?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, what Prabhu?
I was saying, why are you hijacking me now?
Where are you?
But you can.
Not hearing, Prabhu.
Oh, you're not hearing.
Once again, you say?
That's the network. I was saying you're hijacking my reading now.
No, bro. You can continue. You can continue. I will read after 5 pages. You can read now.
Oh, I can just read this purport, this small block, and then you'll continue.
No, you can continue.
Because my network.
No, he said you can read 5 pages, and then he can continue. That's what he said.
And then you can read how many?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you all decide what.
Prabhu, are we there? I think we should read the purport, Prabhu. We're at the purport, this first line. Oh, did you read? Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu, you can read. Jubal.
Read, Prabhu. Share.
Lebang Prabhu. Is Africa hearing?
Prabhu.
Okay, I can start. Prabhu is maybe a network problem. Okay. Purport by Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. At the present moment, almost everyone is engaged in some kind of fruitive activity. Those who are desirous of gaining material profits by working are called karmis or fruitive workers. All living entities within this material world have come under the spell of Maya. This is described in the Vishnu Purana 6.7.61. Vishnu Sakti Para Progtha Kshetra राज sorry क्षेत्रज्ञाख्य तथा परः अविद्या कर्म संज्ञया तृतीया स्कृत सकृत sorry सक्तिर इष्यते इष्यते CC Madhya 6.154. What is the tune, Prabhu? Vishnu Sakti Parapukta. Tune.
Yes, Prabhu. Normal tune.
Tune.
Vishnu Shakti Paraprokta. That.
Like that. Okay. I was confused with that previous previous tune. Okay.
Yes.
We can scroll to. Sages have divided the energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead into three categories, namely the spiritual energy, marginal energy, and material energy. The material energy is considered to be the third class energy, Titriya Sakti. Those living beings within the jurisdiction of the material energy sometimes engage themselves like dogs and hogs in working very hard simply for sense gratification, however, in this life or after executing pious activities in the next life. Some karmis become strongly attracted to performing various kinds of sacrifices mentioned in the Vedas. Those who are on the strength of their pious merit, they are elevated to the heavenly planets, or actually those who perform sacrifices strictly according to Vedic injunctions are elevated to the moon and planets above the moon. As mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita 9.21, Kshene Punye Martya Lokam Vishanti. After exhausting the results of their so-called pious activities, they again return to the earth, which is called Martyaloka, the place of death. Although such persons may be elevated to the heavenly planets by their pious activities, and although they may enjoy life there for many thousands of years, they nonetheless must return to this planet when the results of their pious activities are exhausted. This is the position of all karmis, including those who act piously and those who act impiously. On this planet, we find
Manas.
many on this planet we find many businessmen, politicians, and others who are simply interested in material happiness. They attempt to earn money by all means, not considering whether such means are pious or impious. Such people are called karmis or gross materialists. Among the karmis are some vikarmis, people who act without the guidance of Vedic knowledge. Those who act on the basis of Vedic knowledge perform sacrifices for satisfaction of the Lord Vishnu and to receive benediction from him. In this way, they are elevated to higher planetary systems. Such karmis are superior to the vikarmis from vikarmis, for they are faithful to the directions of the Vedas and are certainly dear to Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita 4.11, Krishna says, Yatha mam prapadyante tamstataiva bhajami aham. In whatever way one surrenders unto me, I reward him accordingly. Krishna is so kind that he fulfilled the desires of the karmis and jnanis, not to speak of the bhaktas. What to speak, I think. What to speak, okay. Okay. Bhaktas. Although the karmis are sometimes elevated to higher planetary systems, as long as they remain attached to fruitive activities, they must accept new material bodies after death. If one acts piously, he can attain to a new body among the demigods in the higher planetary systems, or he may attain some other position in which he can enjoy a higher standard of material happiness. On the other hand, those who are engaged in pious activities are regarded and take birth as animals, trees, and plants. And sorry, those though thus those fruitive actors who do not care for the Vedic directions, Vikarmis, are not appreciated by learned and saintly persons, as stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.4. Nu Nunam Paramatha Krute Vikarma Yad Indriya Pritya Apronati Na Sadhumane Yatha Atmano Yam Asan Api Kleshada Asadeha. Materialistic who work hard like dogs and hogs simply for sense gratification are actually mad. They simply perform all kinds of abominable activities simply for sense gratification. Materialistic activities are not at all worthy of an intelligent man, for as a result of such activities one gets a material body which is full of misery. The purpose of human life is to get out of the threefold miserable conditions which are concomitant with material existence. Unfortunately, fruity workers are mad to earn money and acquire temporary material comforts by all means. Therefore, they risk being regarded to lower species of life. Okay, materialistic foolishly make many plans to become happy in this material world. They do not stop to consider that they will live only for a certain number of years, out of which they must spend the major portion acquiring money for sense gratification. Ultimately, such activities then end in death. Materialistic do not consider that after giving up the body, they may become embodied as lower animals, plants, or trees. Those all their activities simply defeated the purpose of life. Not only are they born ignorant, but they act on the platform of ignorance, thinking that they are getting material benefits in the shape of skyscrapers, scraper buildings, big cars, honorable positions, and so on. The materialistic do not know that in the next life they will be regarded and that all their activities simply serve as prabhava, their defeat. This is the this is the verdict of Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.5. Prabhavas Tvad Abhyod Jatha. One should therefore be eager to understand the science of the soul, Atma Tattva, unless one comes to the platform of Atma Tattva, by which one understands that the soul and not the body is oneself. One remains in on the platform of ignorance. Out of thousands and even millions of ignorant people who are wasting their time simply gratifying their senses, one may come to the platform of knowledge and understand higher values of life. Such a person is called a gnani. The gnani knows that fruitive activities will bind him to material existence and cause him to transmigrate from one kind of body to another, as indicated in Srimad Bhagavatam by the term Sharira Bandha, bound to bodily existence. As long as one maintains any conception of sense enjoyment, his mind will be absorbed in fruitive activity, and there will oblige him to transmigrate from one body to another. Thus, a gnani, he is considered superior to a karmi because he at least refrains from the blind activities of sense enjoyment. This is the verdict of the Supreme Person of Godhead. However, although a gnani may be liberated from the ignorance of the karmis, unless he comes to the platform of devotional service, he is still considered to be in ignorance, avidya. Although one may be accepted as a gnani or one advanced in knowledge, his knowledge is considered impure because he has no information of devotional service and thus neglects the direct worship of the lotus feet of the Supreme Person of Godhead. When a gnani takes a devotional service, he rapidly becomes superior to an ordinary gnani. Such as advanced person is described as jnana Vimukta Bhakti Parama. How a Gnani takes a devotion service he is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita 7.19, wherein Krishna says, Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Saha Mahatma Sudurlabha. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge renders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. Actually, a person is wise when he surrenders unto the unto the lotus feet of Krishna. But such a Mahatma, great soul, is very rare. After taking to devotion service under the regulative principles, a person may come to the platform of spontaneous love of Godhead, following in the footsteps of great devotees like Narada and Sanaka and Sanatana. The Supreme Personality of Godhead then recognize him to be superior. The devotees who have developed love of Godhead are certainly in an exalted position. Hare Krishna, Bhaktajat Prabhu, please bolo blessings of Guru Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, dear Vivek Prabhu, dear devotees, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam, Jai Shri
Krishna
Prabhupada.
Prabhu, please accept my blessings. Glories to Srila
Krishna Prabhu
Prabhupada
Dandarshanam,
ki
all glories to you,
jai.
all glories to Prabhupada, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Oh.
Oh,
Where
Danda.
the police Prabhu? Where the police Prabhu? Police, boo.
Haribo, Ramori
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
bolo blessings of Guru Shri
Hare
Prabhupada.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Prabhupada.
Yes, Ranjal Prabhu.
For joining.
Bhaktajat Prabhu.
Want
Oh, Prabhu, he literally puts Mahabharata as a profile picture. What is this, Ribong Prabhu? Our Mahabharatas. Wow. Okay, Prabhu. We are now taking
want
Prashad with Amar Prabhu. We want to
okay,
hear the
Prabhu, all
nectar.
glories.
We want to
okay.
hear Vivek Prabhu reading.
Prabhu, you have to hear you.
Vivek
Okay,
Prabhu reading K.
Vivek
Want to listen?
Prabhu, President.
Vivek Prabhu, President. Vivek Prabhu, President.
Prabhu,
Vivek Prabhu, President.
what are you telling, Prabhu?
Okay, devotees, we are listening to you, Haribo.
Prabhu,
Please
please give
give your
me.
blessings, Prabhu. Please give your blessings so I can join temple. Very.
Which blessing
Please
I
give
can
me
give,
also.
Prabhu?
Give me
Which
also, Prabhu.
blessing?
Vivek for
You
We're
give
Canada, I
blessing
almost
think
to
about
twice.
Vivek
to
Prabhu,
invite
and
the
then Vivek
police.
Prabhu give blessing to me.
Okay.
No,
I give
Prabhu.
you whatever I can. Only a rascal dom I have.
No, Prabhu. You came from there.
Prabhu,
Very
when you are
nice.
Thank
taking saffron?
Prabhu. I only
Jai
have
Prabhu.
this kind of things.
Prabhu,
But
up is okay, Prabhu. Down more important.
I only have white dotties, Karti Prabhu. You buy and you send in Canada. Then I shall, Prabhu. Okay? It depends on you now.
No, it depends on His grace, Nitai Prabhu. He says, okay, la, you take, then you take. And then I buy for you, no
Yes, Prabhu.
problem.
Oh, Shami Prabhu, you recorded that?
Yes, Prabhu.
Then I'll buy for you, no problem. I'll send you from Vrindavan. Only for you,
Wow.
from Vrindavan.
Wow.
Very bold.
Karti Prabhu ki jai. Haribo.
Yeah.
Bold.
I hope to see you, Prabhu, in saffron and also Amala Krishna Prabhu. Vivek Prabhu, maybe very soon he will take.
You, Prabhu. Karthi, Prabhu.
I'm joining after you, huh? So you give me your blessings also.
Prabhu,
I'm
Bhaktaja.
joining after
Sami,
Sami Prabhu.
Sami Prabhu is Paramamsa dress, no saffron for him. Babaji, direct.
I'm sorry. Direct.
Okay, Haribo.
Service blue.
Okay, Prabhu. We can read now. Some more. We can or what? Who? Okay.
Yes,
Of
bro.
all
We can
this.
read. We can read.
Okay, bro. Yerla tama study. Yerla expand saja. Sorry. Of the Of all these devotees, the gopis are recognized as superior because they do not know anything other than satisfying Krishna, nor do the gopis expect any return from Krishna. Indeed, sometimes Krishna puts them into extreme suffering by separating himself from them. Nonetheless, cannot forget Krishna. When Krishna left Vrindavana for Mathura, the gopis became most dejected and spend the rest of their lives simply crying in separation from Krishna. This means that in one sense they were never actually separated from Krishna. There is no difference between thinking of Krishna and associating with him. Rather, Vipralambha Seva, thinking of Krishna is in separation, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did. He is far better than serving Krishna directly. Those of all devotees who have developed another devotion love for Krishna, the gopis are most exalted, and out of all these exalted gopis, Srimati Radharani is the highest. No one can excel the devotional service of Srimati Radharani. Indeed, even Krishna cannot understand the attitude of Srimati Radharani. Therefore, he took her position and appeared as a Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just to understand her transcendental feelings. In this way, Sri Rupa Goswami gradually concludes that Srimati Radharani is the most exalted devotee of Krishna, and that her Kunda lake, Sri Radha Kunda, is the most exalted place. This is verified in a quotation from Laghu Bhagavatamrita, Uttarakhanda 45, as quoted in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnos Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopyeshu Saiveka Vishnur Atyanta Vallabha. Just as Srimati Radharani is dear to the Supreme Lord, Krishna Vishnu, so her bathing place, Radha Kunda, is equally dear to Krishna among all the gopis. She alone stands supreme as the Lord's most beloved. Therefore, everyone interested in Krishna consciousness should ultimately take shelter of Radha Kunda and execute devotional service there throughout one's life. This is the conclusion of Rupa Goswami in the 10th verse of Upadeshamrita. Ribo Radha
Thank
Kund ki jai.
Yeah.
My first Haribol from Vivek Prabhu. Now my trip in Canada is complete. Haribol.
Ribo.
Terrible. Bhaktajat Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Are you full time now?
Prabhu, you can be
Full-time, Prabhu,
full-time wherever
full-time.
you want, Prabhu. You can be
Now I was
full-time in
saying in
South
the
Africa
temple, Prabhu.
also, Prabhu.
And I was saying in the temple.
Actually, there is no temple at the present moment. His Grace Nimayita Prabhu is looking for centers. He's doing so many visits like that because he wants a specific place in the middle of Montreal so that there are thousands of people, they can see the temple every day. So at the present moment, he's doing some visit like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Is there ISKCON in Canada?
Yes, there is one ISKCON temple in Montreal. We went there to order book. Prabhus, we went during the appearance day of Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati, or disappearance, I forgot. The temple, it was empty. Empty. There was one guy doing kirtan.
Yeah. Just one guy.
One devotee selling us books. That's all. Empty.
Yes.
There was no life.
Yes, Indian guy. Je veux dire, ils sont séparés, les Indiens.
Yeah, and actually there is some politics between the
Prabhu,
white
they pray to
devotees and the
demigods,
Indian
Prabhu.
devotees. What, Prabhu? What did you say,
There's some
Libon Prabhu?
politics between whom?
between the white, the
Oh, I
Western
was just
devotees
saying
and the
because they pray to demigods.
so many rascaldom going on. So the books
So
now they are
the
with us.
so
Yes, Prabhu.
the white body devotees are fighting with the Indians, is it?
Yes, Prabhu. They don't talk to each other. They don't look at each other,
Wow.
and it's very, very weird, very weird. So we just took the books and we left. That's all.
Il y a juste un Bhakta qui était correct.
Yeah, we were only the devotees who sold those books. He was nice, not initiated. So Nimaita Prabhu, he wants to preach to him, so he doesn't commit a mistake by taking initiation from some rascal.
Bhakta, Ninth Bhakta is Bhakta Emil.
So we'll see.
Canadian guy.
Let's hope he joins.
At the present moment, we are some remote village, so the opportunity to do book distribution they are very limited.
Is it
And
far?
basically, we finished to do the door to door, and we were stopped by some police officer, because we were doing door to door with Amala Prabhu, and someone called the police
Yes, Prabhu.
because someone was afraid that we are tall guys approaching people very near. So the police came and he started to write information about us. So Amala Prabhu, in front of the policeman, he chanted Namaste Shimaya 4 times, the full mantra. I was like, wow. And after 10 minutes, the police officer came and he said, I am supposed to give you should pay money, but I just give you a warning.
Yes.
Don't do things like that anymore. So, but before that, we distributed 7 books. So 7 books, 7 books, 7 books, 7 books, 7 books, 7 books, 7 books. So the police, he cannot stop that, huh?
All glories to his grave Amala Krishna Prabhu. Haribol.
Cri de guerre. On fait notre cri de guerre.
We have some war. How you call that? Our war sound. Just and Nimaita Prabhu joins us also. So when we start and when we end distribution, we do like that. Haribol, 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 Haribol. Today we want to do. Yes, Prabhu.
I'm really like getting it, Haribol.
Lebong Prabhu, you are lagging like anything.
Yes, Prabhu. He's been like this the whole day.
Wow.
Today we are supposed to distribute books to some shops. We won't do door to door. We will do that to owner shops and local. It's like 20 minutes far away from the police where he stopped us, and we will distribute some cookie prasadam for the first time also. So we take prasad at the present moment and then we leave.
Oh, is the cookie prasadam done?
No, Prabhu, I have to do it.
Okay.
How is His Grace Nimanita Prabhu doing? Actually, I heard he's very, 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 very busy.
Prabhu Nimanita Prabhu, he doesn't sleep. He's moving here, there, right, left, and center. He's cooking, doing deity worship, taking rendezvous, preaching like anything,
Yes.
encouraging us,
Yeah.
driving everyone, managing his own family.
Yeah.
Preaching by example. He's first class. He's first class.
Wow.
At the same time, we love like anything.
Yes, all
We
glories
discuss.
to you, Prabhu. Just hearing all this, I mean, wow, you all are going through so much austerity. Wow, I'm sure Srila Prabhupada is very, very happy with all of you. And I also pray you all give me some of your blessings so that I can also take, become more serious like you, all of you in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Very happy to hear this. All glories to you. Keep going, Prabhu. The whole Canada should be offered, not the whole Canada, the whole world actually. His Grace Sattvath Prabhu said should be offered in the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. So now Canada is yours.
And some vlogs are coming. You will see the nectar, some unseen nectar. Even Brahma wants to see those vlogs, Prabhu. This I tell.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Srila Prabhupada said that his Western disciples will actually preach to the Indians. The Indians
Can
who
you
are
repeat?
born in this Bharata Bhumi are supposed to be naturally Krishna conscious, right? Well,
Yes, Prabhu.
actually, all of you Westerners are setting an example to rascals like me also to become, serious and preach Krishna consciousness. So what Srila Prabhupada said came true, that the Westerners actually will preach to the Indians. So yeah,
Yes.
and Pranjal
But
Prabhu is saying yes.
you pray for us with your benediction. We can do it, devotees. Okay, last word time, and then we have to cook some cookies. Haribo, 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 cookies, cookies, cookies.
Okay, show
Le bon Prabhu.
when
Yes,
it's
Prabhu.
after offering, show the cookies, please.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Sure. And in my type, Prabhu, he said, when will Swami come to make some pizza in Canada? He said like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Now you come, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. I can offer you also.
Sami Prabhu.
Sami Prabhu, you go join them. You know what you're doing in Finland, I mean.
Yes, Prabhu.
Sami Prabhu.
That's it. Sami Prabhu, forget the white. Forget the white. Take the saffron.
Hmm.
No,
Don't
don't
say yes,
forget
do
the
it.
white. Don't forget the white. You put cheese on the pizza. I want the pizza to be white like that. Prabhu.
Yes, yeah, like that, yes. Come on, Prabhu,
Yes,
Sami
Prabhu.
Prabhu, you should do this. Don't stay in Finland. Today we read, right, in Nectar of Instruction, one should go to Vrindavan and practice devotional service under the expert guidance of a devotee. So you go to Vrindavan, where they all are staying, and then practice under the expert guidance of Nimai Prabhu, or you come to Pondicherry, up to you. It's your choice, but don't stay in Finland.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
See, Vivek Prabhu is joining, he's joining in
Canada,
4 months, he's
Canada,
joining.
Canada.
Yeah, he's not joining Canada.
Canada, 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 Pondicherry, Canada, Pondicherry, Canada, Pondicherry, Haribo.
I heard
Le feu est en train de monter.
Vivek Prabhu is joining in 4 months' time. Pondicherry, of
Oh,
course.
Haribo.
So, Sami Prabhu,
Haribo.
when are you going?
soon.
Soon
Sami
when?
Prabhu is going in 3
Time,
days.
time.
So
He will join when he distributes all the 500 cards we printed for Finland. Correct, Sami Prabhu?
Yeah, there is
Oh, yes.
400 to distribute, Prabhu. It's
Oh
all,
my God, Prabhu. Within 1 week, you
3
distribute all
days,
400
Prabhu.
and
Soon
go.
3 days.
this is 400 lifetimes, Prabhu.
No, Prabhu. Prabhu, please don't do this.
Yes, Prabhu.
Just go.
Sami Prabhu, are you
Forget this.
attached to your house, Prabhu?
What,
Are
Prabhu?
you attached to your house?
No, Prabhu, I just changed it. I need to change it all the time because the rent keeps going up.
That's why if you go to Canada, there's no need to worry about the rent.
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna provides the
Only
rent.
book distribution.
So just go, Prabhu. Just go. Please. I want to see you there.
You know, Prabhu,
You can
I'd
can
really
help
join
them.
here, but then, can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu can.
I
I
heard.
was saying, because usually I do the driving for mom, I do everything, like I'm the one, like I'm the last, what can I say, the old one. My sister no longer lives here, and my brother as well. So I'm the last one who has to drive my mom every year because now she's old age now.
So you will be a driver in Canada.
Oh, tu es beau. Beautiful.
Saikati
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Yes.
Saikati
went-
Prabhu. You're
Yes,
beautiful,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. You're very beautiful.
Oh my God. You're very transcendental, Prabhu. I am not beautiful. I
No.
have
No, I'm rascal, Prabhu. I'm big
No.
rascal. Yes, Prabhu.
You're
You want,
transcendental.
Prabhu? Maybe Amala says that Karti is beautiful. We didn't forget you, Prabhu. We go back on your topic, Prabhu. You join us. Lebron, you're very beautiful, Prabhu.
Jai.
Haribo. Haribo.
Which prasadam you are having, Guru?
But you are teaching Amala Prabhu English, or is he learning from Deep Air?
Yes.
Swami Prabhu, come Canada, please.
Yes, Prabhu. You're
Yes, Prabhu. I want to come Canada, Canada, Canada.
Canada. Les bons aussi. Nimaita Prabhu, he cooked some transcendental pasta with some peas and tomato sauce. Very first class.
Raj, they
Yeah,
are.
Oh,
I'll die,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Don't tell me all this.
Montre-leur,
I will die.
faut leur montrer.
So, Prabhu, is only my and Prabhu who's cooking.
Oh, I saw Amala Krishna Prabhu cook also.
Oh,
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
I'm sure it's the best dishes, eh?
Tin, 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 tin. Il n'y a plus rien dedans.
Ribo. Yes,
Oh,
purified.
wow. I'm
We do
missing
with what we
prasadam.
can.
Prabhu,
What prasadam
back
today?
Punjab,
Prabhu?
when the police were there,
So
you should have
devotees, you
just
kindly join us,
thanked
you kindly
police.
support us. And in this
Yes,
way,
Prabhu.
movement will start again in the West. In India, it
Vivek
is
Prabhu is
already set.
asking what prashadam you all are having.
Spaghetti.
Yes,
They're
Prabhu.
changing profile picture, but it's business, eh?
What prasadam?
Spaghetti, noodles.
Oh, okay.
No, Prabhu, spaghetti is not
I
noodles.
can Prabhu, Vivek Prabhu, there is no more spaghetti. We cannot send. Kindly forgive us, Prabhu. There is no more for you. Okay?
Today Ekadasi, Prabhu.
Oh,
For India, it's
it's Ekadasi
Ekadasi
for
today.
you.
Yes,
Oh, it
Prabhu.
was
Yeah,
yesterday
that's
for
right. We are very tempted. Very
Oh, please,
difficult.
I will
Tapo
chant 16
Divyam, huh?
rounds more. Was forgiveness. Kindly forgive us.
No, I'm just joking. Huh?
Thank
Tapo
you so much,
Divyam,
Prabhu.
Srimad Bhagavatam 551. Always the words rings,
Mm.
tuck, 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 tuck.
Tuc,
All
tuc, tuc,
glories
tuc,
to
tuc.
I
Oh
bold
my God.
devotees. I bold.
Prabhu.
Ribo.
Thank you so much for your kind association, Prabhu. Hari Bol. All glories to you. All glories to the ISKM. Upcoming Canada Center. All glories to my Prabhu. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Jai,
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna. Thank you, dear
Jai,
devotee.
Jai,
Jai
Jai.
Shri Prabhupada ki.
Good.
All glories to Pranjal Prabhu also for, I don't know, Pranjal Prabhu changing his profile pictures every 2 minutes. All glories to him. Hare Krishna.
Pranjal Prabhu, expert in coding all service or Prabhu will do.
So he's taking soju and bananas because it's Ekadashi.
Expert Pranjal Prabhu.
Okay, who will chant?
I can chant
Yes, Prabhu.
Shikshashtakam. सेतोदर्पणमार्जनं भवमहादावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयकैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावादुजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदां पूर्णामृतास्वादनम् सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम्
नाम्नामकारि बहुधा सर्वशक्तिस्तत्रार्पिता नियमिता स्मरणेन काला एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमिदृशं महेजनीननुग्रहा
Srinadapi sunichenam karorapi sahishnunam amanina manadina kirtanya sadahari.
Nadanam na janam na sundarim kavitam bhajagati shakam haye mama janmani janmani shvari bhavatat bhaktiraitu kedvai.
वाहिनन्दतनुजकिङ्करं पतितं वां विश्ववें भवां बुधौ कृपया तव पादपङ्कजास्थितधूलिशदशं चिन्तया
Can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Nayan, okay. Do I go for number 6 or 7?
6, Prabhu.
Nayanam Galadashrudharaya Vadanam Gadgadarudaya Gira Pulakairine Chittam Papukada Ravanam Agrahani Bhavishyati Yoga itam nimishena chakshusha pravishaitam shunyaitam jagat sarvam Govinda virahe name.
शिष्यवापातरतं विनष्टमां मद्दर्शनार्थमाहतं करोतु यथा तथा वा विदधातुलं पठो मत्प्राणनादस्तु सेवनाफलः.
Haribol, glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
One should chant the whole One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than the tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful woman, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth.
O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal savior, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation?
O Govinda, feeling your separations, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. Krishna, I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord unconditionally.
Haribol, Sri Siksastakam ki jai.
Jai,
Oh,
jai, jai, jai,
to blaspheme the devotee,
jai,
the lives of
jai. Prabhu, your voice is lagging very, very, very much, Prabhu. Labhan, Prabhu.
To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be an equal or independent to the name of the Lord Vishnu.
To disobey the orders of the spiritual master or consider him as an ordinary person.
To blaspheme the Vedic literature, the scriptures, and pursuance to the Vedic version.
To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination.
Sixth one, to give some mundane interpretations to the holy name of the Lord.
To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name.
To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious spiritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitful activities, karma kanda.
To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
To not have complete faith in in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Mahananda Gaudiya Vaishnava ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai, jai, jai.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you so